Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Dinosaurs. I know this is annoying, but for anybody listening to the video, but I know it's really loud, maybe, but yeah, the audio situation's not looking good. What the? Okay, never mind. So, yeah, quite the unexpected, thing here. Well, I had recorded me invading the mansion when I found it. And you know, I successfully did it. I'll go show you what I got. But the reason why I don't have the footage for it is because originally the footage was fine beforehand. The audio was okay. You know, it was just all kind of bad. But yeah, we got 3 Totem of Undyings and a Guard's Helm, which is all pretty good. And some emeralds just to add to my collection. I don't really need emeralds too much right now, though. That's the thing about it, though. But yeah, when I was editing the footage, you know, usually after I've made the video, after it's done exporting, I delete the old footage so I don't take up much space on my computer. And the edited video was fine, right? But before I could upload it, I think I got some error saying like the video file didn't exist or something stupid like that. And well, I go back to look at the file, and all I get when I try to play the video is just a black screen. So it's definitely not OBS that caused that this time. It was definitely my video editor. Which kind of sucks. What? How'd that not kill him instantly? Okay. Anyways, so it was definitely my video editor. Oh, I need to kill one of these. Come at me! Okay. So my video editor, I just screwed something up. I have no idea what it did. But, you know, I did record some footage. Now, admittedly, wasn't creative originally when I made it. But I just wanted to get this little funny segment in and to try and make up for it. So, let's cut to that. You guys like your eardrums now that they're bleeding or whatever, but anyways, let's get on to today's video. Okay, so this is a predicament. So I wasn't completely aware of my own layout of the park. So this kind of sucks in the position it's in, but that's fine. Because I planned on building the first carnivore enclosure. Also gonna still have to figure out how to change up this path. I'm thinking I'm just gonna turn the whole thing back into grass, make one large path. I'm probably also gonna make something that goes down into the water, like an observatory thing over here, and then we're gonna close off the sides here and put some type of aquatic thing. Well, you're gonna need a billboard for all this, and I will be getting into that here soon. But yeah, while it's off camera, I made this entire tunnel. It took me a while, the whole thing, but it's finished now, sort of. Well, I still need to put in andesite in here. And I also want to put some andesite in the walls, but I think the andesite, oh, it looks really good with the stone brick. I don't want to put stone brick in the walls. Also, I have to do a few holes like this, but obviously don't want to put stone brick in the wall because of this. Now, this part is not even here. And that's because the tunnel I did not plan best, so, you know, dimensions aren't great in here. Plus, I still need to put pillars in here, too. And I thought this was also a pretty interesting way of lighting it up. It doesn't look the best, but I don't think it looks bad either, so we'll see. But yeah, now we've got a proper viewing area for these guys. So that's pretty nice. We are going to continue to expand that way. Anyways, let's look at the Dinosaurs, and then I'm going to cut again to get some materials ready so we can figure out an area where to build. Okay, I have... Oh wait, is it Alt? No. Options, controls. I have World Edit now to make things easier on creative, because yeah, I do have a creative world in here that I play on. from time to time. Okay, yeah, all these guys are fine. So we definitely need to do something about this enclosure. In terms of the walls and stuff. Like this, so over here I guess is fine. It's basically so they can overlook the Torosaurs. But again, I don't know how. I think I want to do a bridge. Potentially I could have a type of bridge connecting these 2 points, and then have like a viewing area here, and then we just build the fence along this point. More like, oops, crap. More like this one. Now, obviously, this does not look supported enough, so this will all be stone brick at some point. But for now, it is what it is, and that we won't be changing it in today's episode because we still need to plan other enclosures. So, again, I don't know where the carnivore enclosure. Also, I've decided we're going to completely change where our farm is going to go. And I mean completely change. Simply because this is now going to be all getting in the way. So we'll just move some breeding pairs eventually. We want a way larger field too. This house, I'm probably actually going to turn this into something else besides, you know, an actual house. You know, I'm thinking to just open up the entrance here, put some like slabs and stairs here, make it an open entrance, and then it could potentially be some type of gift shop or something like that. It's like with a thatched roof, you could maybe consider it like a beach house or something. I don't know. So yeah, so since this place won't have any more like small pod like dinosaurs, I guess I could theoretically turn this into the carnivore enclosure. Now here's the issue with that. So I spent a lot of materials just building the Torosaurs alone. Where do we have all the building? I think they'd be in here. I haven't played in such a long time. Yeah, we do have a lot of iron though, thank God. Which we can actually smelt some of that down inside our forge here, probably. We have 6 blocks. We still have manulin being made in there, probably. Oh yeah, so we still have a lot of manulin. So, yeah. We can make way more iron, so the iron bar should not be a problem. Our only issue facing us right now is we are completely out of cobblestone. So that's fun. Now I just want to, with this enclosure, make it the normal way. I don't want to use Dresscraft electric fences. I'm going to make kind of an old school type of enclosure that people would build on Jurassic Park anyways. Or not, in their dinosaur series. So yeah, I should probably put this stuff away. So let's do that. Let's just, I can't sleep right now actually. It's almost nighttime though. So yeah, basically I'm gonna go off camera and grind for a bit. After I put some of this away. Good thing our slime balls are actually building up because I'd like some more slime balls. But yeah, when I come back, you will see me put like some large border around, because this is going to be a decently large closure. It's probably going to encompass this entire peninsula, or at least some portion of it, because I might have a pathway going up to this point, and there might be some type of observatory-like thing over there. Yeah, also this nether portal position is going to have to change. So, yeah, that's the thing. I still can't sleep. Anyways, I'm going to cut, and we will see you all when Alright. It is officially nighttime, and I just did some grinding for some basic materials. As you can see, I actually found a vein of diamonds, and since my thing has luck on it, it gave me 11 out of a vein of like, I'm gonna guess it was 8. I don't know the exact number that was in there. It was a pretty large vein though. So it gave me like 3 extra diamonds probably. But yeah, we got a lot of cobblestone, a lot of andesite. Let's actually just turn that. Okay. So I really needed andesite, so this is good. What I do need is coal though. Yeah, because I am like nearly out. So yeah, we've got pretty close. I don't know if I showed this off or not yet, but I did actually get a bunch of stuff. Pretty sure I did actually show all of this off, but yeah, I actually have a lot. Like, we already have most of the dinosaurs, 100%. These are this Tyrannosaur, right, for example, and these are, I think Tyrannosaur and Dilophosaur is the only one I have left to research, but everything else is, like, done. So I'm pretty, gosh darn excited for all this. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's 7. Okay, there we go. Oops. Boop. And put this in there. Alright, so we've got a little bit of cobblestone left over and a lot of andesite. So let's just put all our new andesite in here. So I'm also thinking of getting a mod that's like Carpenter's Blocks, but it's for 1.12. I forgot the exact name, so I'm going to have to go back and look at it. But I'm thinking of getting it. I don't know for sure if I want to or not yet. So anyways, let's finish putting everything away. We should, yeah, 34 diamonds, nice. So also we should repair this pickaxe. And to do that, all you gotta do is, since it is an obsidian pickaxe, Durate? What the heck? Okay, I don't know what Durate means. Hopefully it's something cool. I don't remember. Also, grabbed some volcanic rock, because I thought that would be a nice little building material to play around with. Not for any sort of enclosure yet. I'm thinking of maybe using it for a Tyrannosaur enclosure in the future. We've got even some skulls and stuff like that you can use in the future as decoration, because I've honestly just been using other things. So I need to make a new pickaxe that's paleontology in the future. But yeah, so already we're doing pretty well in iron, like I said before. So yeah, it's all going to plan, sort of. So just put that in there. So, is there anything else I should do? Well, not really, honestly. Put that in, I guess. The eggs. Yeah, we got a lot of eggs. So, where do I put flint again? I keep forgetting I put it in here. It's got some redstone. I don't know how useful redstone will actually be to me. Let's just finish putting all this away. I'm not a big fan of granite or diorite, simply because both of them just don't look good to me. I love this song. But I'll think of a way to use them. Probably in the future, somehow. But yeah, so let's start getting some materials crafted up for this project. So I don't know exactly what carnivore enclosure I want to do yet. It's definitely not going to be anything too large, but it's not going to be a small one either. A small carnivore, I mean. I have, I was thinking like maximum size would probably be Allosaurus or Ceratosaur. But here's the thing. We only have these fossil archaeology eggs, and I don't really want to do any more from this mod because I want to try and do other mods too. I don't want to just do one mod for dinosaurs, because I've already done 2 episodes with I think it's prehistoric fauna the mod it is. So yeah, I actually have to check for updates for that one, because I don't know if it's updated or not. But yeah, so we do need to excavate, because I haven't edited this area at all. I need to go around, break these trees, finish off that one, because apparently it's not done. Oh, I guess we can harvest some stuff too while we're at it. But yeah, that's just an update, basically. So I'll be back when I've got everything excavated and got the groundwork set up. Funny prank. I just realized I have an entire materials chest right here. Yeah, I have not played in this world in such a long time, and now it's really showing. But yeah, I have a crap ton of materials in here that I didn't know I already had. Now, was the hours wasted? No, because it wasn't hours for one, and for two, I still needed cobblestone because it's kind of low. It's definitely helping me out in the stone department, but yeah, I've just been doing my thing, getting more materials for this. I still have not set up anything near the groundwork. I was actually making a manual shovel. So yeah, that's my goal right now. Or at least obsidian, because yeah, this is going to require a lot of materials. Or it's going to require a lot of using my shovels, pickaxes, everything I have at my disposal. Actually, speaking of which, that should be done. And then we need tool rod. So shovel, yeah, it's very simple little thing here. Actually, why not? I'll show you guys how you make. Well, Tinker's is pretty easy, but in case you guys don't know, first you have to make the forge. It's a pretty easy thing. I probably should get more lava at some point. We have enough, though, for what we're trying to do. Shouldn't take too much, but yeah, so it melts down all the things in here for you. It's a really good way to store ore, if you make a big enough one. Mine is decent sized, so I'm not worrying about it too much. But yeah, so let's just get this thing built. So we got ourselves manual and shovel. Now what do we do with manual and shovel? Well, we're gonna add some durability to it. Now emerald, I don't know what emerald does particularly, so I'm not gonna add it to this one because I just want it to be fast and have good durability. There we go. So the diamond gives it way more durability. Okay. So now it has haste. So that means it's way faster. So we're not completely done with that, and we could use more redstone on it. But yeah, it should be... I need to collect some more redstone now, though. It should be way faster when collecting stuff. But yeah, we're almost completely out of modifiers on it. But yeah, we are... Oh, it's nighttime, actually. So yeah, again, I'm gonna cut once I've collected everything. Once I've laid the groundwork like beforehand, I will come back. Alright, so we've got the groundwork definitely set up. Not finished. I still have to clear out the inside. But I think this is a pretty good size for a medium-sized carnivore. And there was already naturally a big indent in here. I'm probably going to shrink the size, but in here, I'm thinking of putting some sort of pond or mini lake for the animal to quote-unquote drink from. There's only one mod, which would be Dresscraft, that adds in the need for the dinosaurs to drink. And we're not going to put any Dresscraft dinosaurs in here, probably. Unless I decide, hey, we could put like a Dilophosaur or a Velociraptor in here from that mod. But here's the thing. The raptors could definitely climb this fence. And I don't know about the Dilophosaur, but they potentially could. Plus, they need to be fed quite a bit. And I just don't have the means to do so yet. I do have sheep. And I kind of want to get into some redstone and set up a automatic feeder type thing where it pops up a sheep out of the ground, kind of like in Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. But that would require me to have spawn eggs, I think, unless I can set up some sort of breeding system, but I'm not going to cheat in spawn eggs for these things. The only thing I cheat in spawn eggs for is for Dinosaurs from another mod where you can't access them unless it is creative. And I do that in a more legit way. I like to say, but basically I have this whole D20 thing set up for chances of dinosaurs I get. So yeah, I still haven't perfected that, so I haven't been using it too much. So yeah, but basically, here's the groundwork. Still have a tree in here we got to get rid of, actually. And I could use the wood. I had a diamond axe because my iron one broke, and I was like, you know what, we're just gonna make a diamond one. Screw it, we don't have any iron ingots that I can afford to use right now for that, so diamond axe it is. So yeah, we've got ourselves a very nice size. I think it's a pretty nice size for a medium-sized carnivore. So yeah, and I'll probably have a pathway that comes here to right to this house here, and then comes up here. Now I might want something here eventually, because I did remove an entire dirt mound that was right here. I still got to remove a lot of dirt that is around here, like this, my old base. I need to fill in a lot of these water, quote-unquote, lakes, because in Minecraft files, these are lakes, and that's stupid, and I don't like them. So we're gonna have to get rid of a lot of them. So basically, I might put like another eating stand or something over here, like a more tropical beach type food deal thing, where people can just relax and look out over the water here, or we can have the entryway to the aquatic observatory right here, and it will go down. Oh, there's a shark in the water right there. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, working underwater is going to be a pain in the butt because of these sharks and stuff that are in the water. Very cool though. I really like having aquatic life in there. But I mean, the fence wouldn't be so hard, but we're not working on that today. We're working on this. So here is the fence design, and it's supposed to wrap all the way around. As you can see, it's going to take quite a bit of iron bars to complete. So I have a lot of things to go, and you can't really see through iron bars. So what I might do is, like in Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, they have like little viewing platform things that you build into the fence. If any of you have seen maybe like Operation Genesis videos or play Operation Genesis yourself, you'll know what I'm talking about. I think they're called viewing vents or something like that. I don't know. I haven't played it myself, I just know that's a thing. So I'm thinking I might want to build something like that so you can view them, the whatever dinosaur I put in here. I could also build in some sort of hatchery if this is a raptor enclosure, for example, which it may very well be a type of raptor or Dilophosaur, just to, you know, kind of like getting that feeling that they're being fed. But this isn't really big enough to build a decent sized hatchery at the same time. It would be very difficult to make one look good and fit it in here, and also provide the animals with enough space. So I'll think about that. It really just depends on what I kind of want to save any sort of like hatchery for a raptor. And I'm pretty sure it was called a hatchery in the actual Jurassic Park movie. The one where they put the cow down inside. They probably just called it raptor paddock, but they hatched the dinosaurs in there and raised them until they were old enough to be released to the enclosure, so I imagine it would be called hatchery, something like that. Or breeding pen, something weird like that, you know? So, yeah, I guess while we're here, I guess we can just talk about some stuff. Well, there's nothing really to talk about, I guess. I mean, I could talk about what I'm doing in school. Yeah. So, I'm a junior in high school, right? And that's one of the hardest years of high school, at least in my own experiences. I haven't experienced senior year yet, but from what I've heard from other seniors, is one of the easiest years in high school. And that's because you don't have much else to do. I guess you did all of it in junior year. And yeah, I believe that because I am swamped with projects at the moment. I'm just taking some time off right now because I got done with a project in French. Comment allez-vous aujourd'hui kind of thing. So it was a project about Belgium. Well, at least mine. It's a you have to design like a presentation based on a country, French-speaking country, a francophone country, and yeah, it's looking pretty good. Did a lot of research. The history of Belgium is actually quite fascinating, to say the least. That requires 9 more stairs. No, I really liked learning about Belgium. There is a lot that actually has happened in Belgium, and I mean a lot. Especially during World War II and World War I, there was a lot of battles in Belgium. And that's kind of odd that, like, in such a small little area, there would be so much fighting. But, you know, it's... You know, but if any of you live in Belgium, shout out to you, I guess. I don't know. I don't think any of my viewers would live in Belgium. Especially since the languages they speak, I believe. I don't know if they speak English. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of Belgians who do speak English, but I don't think it's an official language. Pretty sure it's French, German, and Swedish. I think those are the main languages they speak. I may be wrong. I'm probably wrong about that. I know it definitely speaks French and German. No, those are the two of the main languages. That's because they are bordered by literally Germany and France, so they're going to be influenced by them definitely. And the Netherlands. And I don't really know what main language the Netherlands speaks. I don't know much about the Netherlands. Maybe I should learn more, you know? There's always more stuff you can learn about. Don't skip school, kids. I don't. May seem fun to do that, but say it's not worth it. I just missed school because I cut my finger pretty bad, actually, by trying to open a can of corn. How'd that happen? Probably jerking on the thing too hard. The little tab. It's like one of the cans that have the weird bottle cap looking soda thing that you pull back and it opens the can. Well, that did not feel good on my finger at all. No, it hurt. And boy, that was not a pretty picture inside the sink, I tell you. But yeah. Actually, that's also a good reason. Well, I haven't really been playing Minecraft or recording. 3 main reasons: school, finger, laziness. Okay. And you'd think that a finger injury wouldn't hamper your ability to play a video game. Oh yeah, it does. It's just recently healed, but it would hurt to press it down on things. You know, I didn't really care though, because I was getting a little bored of video games in general. I just kind of wanted to lay around and watch YouTube while it healed. Yeah, I got to take a few days off school because of it. I mean, it was bad. It was really bad. I'm lucky I didn't get stitches. I could have got stitches, but the doctors did not want to give me stitches, thank God. Because it sucks. Getting stitches sucks. So, yeah, it's just not been a very fun time for me recently. I've just been having a lot of rotten luck. But you know, things will eventually turn around, I'm sure. Alright, so we're nearing the end of this. Yep, we're at the end of the stone part. Now to waste a crap ton of iron. Well, why do they say things like this? I could... Yeah, that's what I am going to do. I'm going to make an entryway right here into the enclosure. Just because it would be good to have a little entryway. I'll put an iron door there eventually. But yeah, this is going to eat up a lot of my iron. Probably. I mean, because I can't even fill 2 things with 1 iron bar recipe. So that's going to be a thing. But I do have some iron inside the forge, and so why is it better to put ores in a Tinker's Construct forge and instead of a furnace? Well, the main reason, probably the only reason, is because of the simple fact that it doubles your, your ore input, or output, sorry. So, yeah, it's worth it in the long run. And it helps a lot. So, in all reality, this is 60, that's 128. These are both just 128. You can do more math. I don't feel like adding 128. Pretty sure it's 246 or something like that. But, you know, it's, yeah, it's really great. So, I mean, I should have enough iron, though, to complete this, just kind of stowed away. But I will definitely probably not have enough to, because this enclosure will not be finished off in this episode, probably. Because I still need to put that viewing vent in here, and I still need to decorate the inside. And I want to get the inside done before I put any sort of animal in here. So yeah, I should probably do my outro here pretty soon, actually, now that I think about it, because I don't know how long the video's been. I've been cutting it a lot, but I still gotta edit this and upload it, and I want to get that done before tomorrow, so I don't really have to worry about it too much. How many blocks do I have left in here? Yeah, not very many. And I still need to put more lava in there, but let's start cooking up some more iron. So that'll add in way more. Okay. Also, I don't get comments like ever, but I've been gaining some subscribers, and I'm sure I've talked about that in previous videos. But really, go down in the comments and tell me if you like seeing building on camera and you'd like to see more of it, or if I should just leave building out entirely. Because I know I don't like personally watching, or I didn't like watching YouTubers build on camera. Why I say I didn't is because I used to watch Minecraft videos. I still do from time to time, just not as much as I used to. Yeah, but caving, I liked caving just fine, because they're actually doing something more, I guess, action-packed, something a bit more interesting to watch, and then like build and then constantly tear it down just to build it all over again, and then tear it down again. Like, they keep going through designs in their head and it's not working out the way they want to. You know, if they have a straightforward design though and they were building it that way, then yeah, it's fun to watch. But if they were just, you know, tearing it down over and over again, it gets very repetitive very quick, and it's just not fun to watch anymore. So yeah, I mean, I haven't been doing that. I mean, I just did it over here, but that was a tiny little, but that's something you can, you know, accept. That's like fine, you know, at least I think. I generally try to keep the building process off camera. That's what I did for that and the tunnel, just to save everybody time. I definitely want to do a stream where I build, but nobody who ever watches my streams or watched my stream. I did one stream one time, and that was on a server, and that server had nothing to do with dinosaurs. Funny thing is. So yeah, I wonder if I just have any iron bars laying around, because I seem to do this to myself a lot, where I just forget things exist. More than likely, though, I don't have any sort of iron bars. A lot of bones I could be using. I guess I can check around my lab equipment. That's a lot of stuff. I do not want to take it off right now because I did not notice I had this much stuff in my inventory. Be a good thing just to kind of empty this out. Just put all that in there. Crickets. I don't like the whole crickets thing too much. I mean, yeah, I guess I could feed animals in them in the future. But there's only like one dinosaur that eats them. I'm pretty sure the only one that eats them is the Microraptor. And I am not anywhere near getting any sort of dome or anything done for Microraptor. Although, the Microraptor, I was not even going to make a dome. I was thinking I was going to make a more rectangular kind of build, but I don't know. I was going to have like a few trees I could jump from across. And I imagine Microraptor is actually quite dangerous, so I, you know, don't really want to put any sort of like bridge to, like originally I was planning, oh, Microraptor would be cool if you put like a bridge in between trees so you could see him fly across. But I think they attack you. Not sure, but it just seems a little risky. And something I don't want to do. Especially if I, for some reason, made this world multiplayer. And then my friends join on or something and they look at it and they're like, wow, and then they just die. I mean, as funny as that would be, yeah, it's not something I really want. Although, it is an imaginary park, and you don't really need to convey safety as well as that. I mean, no, I don't really want, because villagers are fine by themselves, and I've got custom NPCs I can make visitors with. Actually, that's the thing. So, in previous series I've made, I don't know if I took down the videos or not, but I had a plan where I was going to make visitors based off people down in the comments just commenting their names and things like that. And I might still do that. I might even make some people guards and stuff, depending. But we aren't at that point in the series yet, so I won't be doing anything like that unless someone explicitly just asks me or whatever, but down in the comments to add them in. But we don't even have any sort of armory, or we're not even ready for visitors yet. Because, you know, I need a place for them to land first off. I mean, we have a helicopter in here, in this here. Because Jurassic Craft adds a helicopter. Yeah, see, it's a very hard recipe. It takes a lot of iron. Oh. But, you know, it's still a helicopter. So we can get visitors in that way. I really do want to finish this filming though. I mean, not filming, this building on camera, kind of. Just kind of really to show you guys the process people go through to really just build parks. Mine is definitely going to be different than others though, and probably take even long. Theirs probably takes even longer than mine because I have advantage of a few other mods. Like I can fly from place. Oh, okay. Well, I can fly from place to place. They don't get the luxury of that, you know. Plus, I can double my ore and things like that. Okay, what was it again? 4 gold. Ah, 1, 2, 3, 4. One of these. 1, 2. Okay. Okay, I don't know how you repair these, but yeah, I usually just, I just do this. I just delete them. It's like, eh. I'm too lazy to try and figure out how to repair them. Oh jeez, I've went through so much iron though. Like, these things, because I can only imagine, like, YouTubers like Poet or Best in Slot, you know, who have, you know, done multiple, well, Poet's done one dinosaur park, but Best Thought's done multiple. But I can only like freaking imagine how much time it takes for them, because they don't have certain mods like I do and things like that. But you know, or if you were trying to do this whole thing more vanilla, kind of more just bare bones, you only have fossils and archaeology and nothing else. Oh, I didn't craft any of these into iron bars. That's okay though. Like, you know, I prefer to have things like vein mine and stuff to make that whole thing easier for me. Because normal Minecraft, just building in general, I really like the creativity that goes in with Minecraft and all. But I've always been more of a creative builder. I've never been able to make really good structures in survival, other than on a few servers I've been on, or my own servers. When they were strictly survival. But you know, they've turned creative recently. Because again, I'm a creative builder. I feel like I think anybody really just builds better when they have creative, because they have a bit more freedoms, you know, unlimited blocks, and they can fly around, things like that. And you know, they don't have to do the grinding part. And don't get me wrong, I like grinding and all that stuff. That's part of the fun in Minecraft. It's just a big old grind, but I say but too much. It's no, it gets a little hard, I guess, sometimes, where you just have to constantly grind, and there's a lot of time you have to dedicate to this game to get anything done. And you know, I don't have that sort of time on my hands most of the time. Like this house alone probably took me about maybe a day to finish, and it's because of how busy I am throughout the day. And it was a grind to get all the wood and stuff. And this is near, like, literally the beginning of the series when I made this house. So I didn't have much materials at the time. I wasn't doing a lot of caving or mining. I wasn't doing any of that. I wasn't doing much of that. I still have this in there. So yeah. But we're gonna finish the fence. We're gonna stop the video there. I've officially decided. Give me that. Okay. Iron. Yeah, I think I've been slowly getting better at commentary though. Slowly but surely. And I've had a lot of practice. Just inside school, actually. Can I use this for anything? Other than tools? No. Can't make like manual bars. I wasn't gonna make manual bars, that'd be a waste. But still, it would have been pretty cool. But yeah, I've been getting a lot of practice inside school with presentations and things like that. And just elaborating on my own things. Especially French class. You gotta speak in French, of course, it's French class. Yeah, and I can do some stuff in French. I can't speak fluent French because, you know, I'm so ingrained with English, or my brain is, that it's really just hard to learn a new language, especially French. I think going from English to another language is just hard in general, because English is well, French and English are pretty similar, since a lot of English words are based off French ones. But but it's still hard, you know. It's because English is, I heard, the hardest language to learn, and that's because of how much crap is just in English. So there's a lot of words that mean literally the same thing, and a lot of the same words that don't mean the same thing. Whereas in like French or like maybe German, it's a little bit more straightforward. And I think it's just easier for a Frenchman to learn like German than it is for a Frenchman to learn English. But I guess it really depends on the person too, and what they're comfortable with. because a lot of French is just getting out of your comfort zone and speaking in ways you didn't before. Like, you switch around adjectives where you say big apple, you would say, you know, apple big. Like, translated to French, it should be pomme grand, you know. And that's something you gotta get used to. And it really does, like, mix up your words. And on top of that, Google Translate does not work, because it will translate them directly, and you can't do that in French. Because, you know, you basically got to translate the words and then put them in order. Okay, now we don't need to make any more iron bars, which means the fence is actually done. Thank God. And that means once we get this place all situated, we will be ready to put a carnivore in here. Then we will save that for the next episode, guys. So anyways, thank you all for watching my just banter about French while I built this fence and a few other things, not just French. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, and maybe even subscribe for more content like this, and we will see you in the next video. Bye bye.